David Shabbat Shalom and salutations to Aquad listening and learning being a pillar of rest. My brother Yahshua back with the WW3 Daily Update and the elect. I think that's everybody. All right, so I saw Nate on the Canadian Prepper say something kind of profound. I mean, considering the goings on in Russia. So Isaiah 13:17, you know where this goes. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Now, when you break that down, behold means look, I means the Most High God, whose name is Yahweh, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, will stir up, right, like stirring up a hornet's nest, the Medes, the Russians, against, that's very important, against them. Who is them? Babylon the Great. Okay? Russians against the Americans and their allies. Okay? Because God is stirring them up. Is there a problem? He said he will stir them up. What are they going to do? Fold? No. They're going to do it. So with that, we'll let Nate say his piece. Right? It says, global alert. Biggest attack on Russia today. That's just crazy. Isn't that crazy? They're attacking Russia. Who's that? It must be Babylon. Who goes from continent to continent? Who's got a track record of that? Be honest. Babylon the Great. Some of the nations do this to Russia. They're going to, right?
Wow. I never thought that I would see scenes such as the one that you're seeing behind me here without it immediately being followed by a mushroom cloud. Tonight, you probably wouldn't know, but all of the airports west of Moscow were shut down temporarily as a result of a massive... We are truly approaching the denouement of this human tragedy, this geopolitical tragedy between East and West. And it's almost become impossible to keep pace with the news cycle. It is so transient, the information, it's so provisional that what I provide to you that I cannot possibly stay on top of things. So I might have to go to live feeds. And I think you're going to know when the shit's getting ready to hit the fan is when even I'm doing live feeds. It's interesting, a commenter sent me an email, and he talked about that compounding of information and the telescoping nature of information as we enter this quickening phase of events. Not to use biblical terminology, but that's the best way I can describe it. It's a quickening of events. More and more tragic information on a more rapid basis that's in greater intensity. And he commented, he or she, I'm not sure who or what they were, but they made a very interesting observation that as we approach the end game, things will be happening so fast that the only way to effectively disseminate information is to do it in real time. Now,
quickening means to come alive. You're dealing with the scriptures. So the war, World War III, what is it doing? Quickening. It's coming alive. It's speaking.
Always shied away from that because I just the extemporaneous nature of having to organize my thoughts in front of the world. I prefer to be prepared. I'm an analytical person, so I like to think about what I have to say before I say it.
Nate is worried. Okay. He sees what's coming. See, these people, they don't know the inevitability. They don't know what the scriptures say, so they're kind of just hoping that things go their way. No, there's a definite course of action. In the middle of the Lord, we got popcorn, jujubes and red vines. Okay? The healthy ones. Going on this fast.
And I don't see a whole lot of value in just me speculating on the fly. Some people do that very well, but there's going to become a point where it's going to be redundant for me to post hoc videos like this. So get ready, guys. I might have to start going live pretty soon here, the way things are going. Now, if you have no idea what's going on, like I said, all of the airports west of Moscow were temporarily closed. This is what you're seeing behind me.
If you're someone who cares about the food,
Slovakia. Oh, bear with me.
What you're seeing behind me is a region in Peskov where 4 Russian military planes were destroyed. I think they were cargo planes. So I think they're not necessarily military, but these are massive planes.
Now, back to the stirring up. All right. The first thing that Nate said in this video, he said, with what's going on right now, he thought that there would have been mushroom clouds already, meaning that Vlad is being long-suffering. Right? I'm going to let you slide, I'm going to let you slide, I'm going to let you slide. And what that is the Most High is slowly stirring him up to the point where Vlad is going to say, you know what? You guys have left me with absolutely no choice. I have to push these buttons. I told you to leave me alone and get up off my border, but you won't stop. That is the Most High stirring up the means. All of this is the Most High. How's he doing it? Well, he's got Babylon over here droning them to death. That'd be like somebody droning the United States every day. They're droning Moscow every day. And people are, well, tomorrow's Tuesday. Can't even see it. But Nate, he knows. He knows what this means. You keep stirring up Vladimir Putin, he's going to be left with no choice but to do exactly what the Most High is going to make him do. And this guy is like, I had a good business. I was selling blankets and whatever, toilet paper, right? Compact toilet paper.
Ilyushin planes, Ilyushin 76, I do believe, planes. 4 of them were apparently destroyed.
I was selling silky saws at an extra normal rate.
Simultaneous with that were attacks on Moscow and numerous other places throughout Western Russia. Okay? And we have some unnerving conversations happening with Russian pundits and former generals. So this is Peskov. Now, the reason why this is so important is there are rumors, and I must say these are just rumors.
As in wars and rumors of war?
And this is something that I've been thinking about for a long time, because I cannot fully comprehend how they're getting these beaver drones all the way. So they're originating in Ukraine, we presume, unless they're originating in Russia, which wouldn't make a lot of sense because these are drones which are fairly sizable drones. They'd be hard to smuggle in and keep under wraps in the country unless you were able to bring them in through forested regions of the Baltic states or even Belarus by some partisans. But Ukraine is down here, the Ukraine border, so these beaver drones, they claim to have a range of up to 1,000 miles or kilometers, one of those. Big difference, of course. It doesn't really matter because Moscow is only 450 miles away.
What he's trying to say, in a nutshell, they're droning the shit out of Moscow. How? What audacity? Who's doing this? They're going to push it past the Rubicon, which is the point of no return. Well, they've been there. This is just going to be a slow motion dive into World War III.
So, or is it kilometers? I don't even know. I'll have to use I think it's kilometers, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's kilometers. So, 450 kilometers, so they can easily target Moscow. But the idea that these drones are making their way all across Moscow, through around the Belarusian border, in a region which I would presume at this point in time is heavily defended, seems almost implausible at this point that they're only being intercepted once they approach their target. What a lot of people are speculating is that, in fact, some of these drones might be originating in the Baltic states.
Which activates what? Article 5, I believe. NATO is in the fray now, legally. I don't know.
Now, one has to wonder, is there some sort of special operation in order to bring NATO into this conflict? NATO is sweating right now. They are very concerned with BRICS and this resistance that you're seeing all around the world.
Africa.
Be it in the Middle East, in Africa, of course, things are getting ready to pop off as well. The West is very concerned that if they can't stop Russia right now, that this is the end. This is the end of Western financial hegemony, and it's the end of the money printing era.
And here we are. That's all I need. Okay, so it's 50 minutes long. I went in 5 and rambled on. That's all I need. Okay, hey, it's not going anywhere. Most High's stirring up Vlad. He doesn't have a choice. He can get it cracking. China's gonna shoot. China got more soldiers in the United States right now coming from the southern border that nobody seems to care about. But happening in your face. Let's see. What you don't understand is the Most High, God, He loves a good fight. I'll show you a good fight. Give you a little perspective, right? 20, what is it, Genesis 25 and 20. Let's see. Look at this. There's a fight right there. This is the fight. Okay. 25 and 22. Genesis 25 and 22. But the children struggled. There's a fight with each other. So let's go and look at that somewhere else. Genesis 25 and 22 in the NIV. The babies jostled each other. The two children struggled within each other. Struggled. So they were struggling. Let's see. They were crowded. They leaped. The babies leaped. Here we go. Contemporary English. Before Rebecca gave birth, she knew she was going to have twins because she could feel them inside her fighting each other. See, the Most High loves a good fight. This movie, the Most High's movie called Life, right, that you're in the middle of the movie right now, right, is fraught with fights, right? The Most High fought against Pharaoh, right? So there's one of the fights right there. This is the main event. They were fighting in her womb. Okay. Struggle. Wrestling. The infants kept on wrestling. See? Like big time wrestling, but only for real. Struggled, jostled, struggled. Okay. So we got the point. There's a fight right there. The Most High is a man of war, right? Here's a fight right here. Revelation 12 and 7, right? Revelation 12 and 7. Then war broke out in heaven. There, see, he loves a good fight. This is a dog fight. Okay? This is a dog fight. Right? Michael and his angels did what? They fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels what? Fought back. See that? There's going to be a fight. A fight, a fight, a nigger and a white. Right? Isn't that how it goes? All right, so Most High loves a good fight. Let's see. Let's look at the verse here. What broke out in heaven? Michael and his angels, what did they do? They played patty cake. No, they fought. And the dragon and his angels, what did they do? They fought back. Why? Because you gotta have a fight. Right? Go watch Star Wars. What was it about? The best part was the fight. Right? That's what it's about, the war in heaven. What was Star Wars? The war in heaven. The war broke out in heaven. It was a dog fight. See, the Most High loves that. Let me get my little pictures out here. It's a dog fight. We'll close with this. We'll close with the man of war. There we go. See? This is a dog fight. Remember Top Gun? Most High loves that in his movie. See? And there was war in heaven, meaning the sky. Michael and his angels, this represents Michael and his angels, fought. They fought each other. Why? Because the Most High, in his movie, he loves fights. He can whoop his ass and say, I won the fight. Right? Anyway, we'll go ahead and close it right there and see. Let's get man of war. The man. A warrior. Exodus 15:3. This is the nature of the one you call God. Ooh, God loves everybody. No, he wants a good fight. The Lord is a man of war, a warrior. Okay, Yahweh is his name. Yahweh is his name. He's a man of war. He's a mighty man and a warrior. Okay? A war is a good fight. It's a huge fight. World War III, World War I, World War II, and World War III. Right? Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe was past, a fight. It was a big fight. They called it the big one. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. World War III. All right, so with that, we'll go ahead and close. We hope that the elect are edified. You brothers and few sisters, with that, we're saying shalom. Shabbat shalom.